guys, it's me, Killman64, and today we're gonna be playing some more Minecraft, or just making a new build showcase. And it's been quite a while, and as you can see, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. And this is actually gonna be build showcase number 20. This is part 1. Yes, this is part 1, because this is gonna be huge. This is gonna be the biggest build showcase I'm ever going to do. It's going to be the original Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, Fazbear Frights, and FNAF 4 House. And I've already covered these in build showcases, actually a couple of times at this point. But here's the difference. This is going to be new, because I'm going to release all of these maps to the public in one, completely for free, and nothing is required. And this is just how dedicated to the craft I am, and it's going to be insane. As you can see, the menu is based off of Help Wanted, because it's supposed to display characters from each game, being Freddy Fazbear, Toy Chica, and Springtrap, and then you have Nightmare Foxy behind you. And so yeah, I think the first logical thing to do is go to the only map that is created, and it's FNAF 1. And so, oh, it's lagging. Oh, now it's not. So, this is the first pizzeria, and this button takes you back. It's kind of laggy. Oh, because there's a lot of stuff here. And so, yeah, and now you have this pizzeria. And before I actually show you the true inside of it, I want to actually show you the outside. So I built an entire outside backdrop for this pizzeria, and it is insane. This is based off of that image, that one image. You probably seen it before, but it's like the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza in real life, and it's based off of that, even down to the car. And you got a bunch of stuff. You got a bunch of trees. You got this little thing over here, and I added border blocks because they're not actually, when this is going to be released, you're not going to be able to leave this vicinity, even though you're probably not likely going to leave the pizzeria too much. And pizzeria is more or less for mod showcases and role plays, if those things are even still things now. So yeah, now we're gonna go look at the pizzeria. But first, I'm gonna need some night vision, because I forgot I left it in night time. And where's there we go. This is the night vision. And so yeah, let's go look at this place. And this is the main entrance. You got a button that can take you back, and that was the first thing I showed. You got this little reception area with some chairs, and you got some lights. This is for a cool function. You got an employees only office, because apparently in the book the week before, there is a employees only office in the FNAF 1 pizzeria, which is kind of cool. And now this is what the main show stage area looks like. You got a a skee ball machine. You got some basic arcade machines. And then you got the prize corner, which I forgot to add prize, but by the time I release this, this will probably be there. And this is based off of the prize corner from FNAF Help Wanted. And you got the main show stage with Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica. I gave them stuff, but not Bonnie, because I don't really know what item to use as a substitute for a guitar. And I don't really know. And if there is an item that you think would work, could you probably tell me in the comments below. And you got the clouds. This isn't a newer version of Minecraft with a bunch of new blocks. And you have a crane machine, some more arcade machines, a DDR machine, and then you have Pirates Cove and the new sign that they added from the new block. I don't remember the name of it, but it's white, and so it can really work as the out of order sign. And as you can see, you got Foxy, it's this hook, and then you have parts and service. And parts and service is the one from FNAF 1. You have a endoskeleton. I just use the normal skeleton head because the game is still Minecraft. Oh yeah, and you're probably wondering what this is. These are map art. I have a bunch of that scattered. Even these wires are map art. And then you have these two buttons, day and night. And you can get to see it. I'm gonna go grab some milk so I can show you, because the difference is night and day. And so this is what it looks like in the daytime. Everything is bright and cheerful. And this is what it looks like at nighttime. And you may not be able to know much of a difference, but this is what it looks like at night. It's super dark, so if you're trying to do like a role play, you can have night and day, so you can see what they look like at the different times. And it just uses some daylight sensors to get that to work. No command blocks in place. And forgot to mention, this is completely in vanilla Minecraft. There's no mods required for this. And this is just what the place looks like in day. And then I'm just gonna keep it like this so I won't have to have night vision. And then you have the bathroom area. I made these pizza textures myself. And then you just have the bathrooms. They're kind of small, like really small. But I really wanted to get like the camera look to it. Like when you're looking through it, it looks like the camera from FNAF 1, where you can only see into like a little bit of like the bathroom. And I even made like the what's that called? The bathroom signs. And use this because they're called, I use like map art for these. It's really good. It adds so much detail to a build that you will not really be able to do with just vanilla Minecraft blocks. And then you have the kitchen, and I made the kitchen, and it's pretty cool. Well, you have some stuff in here, and then you also have Golden Freddy. That's a little nod to that rumor that was back in the day. I forgot to add the banners to this. By the time you get the map, it's going to probably be there. I don't guarantee it, but there's something I gotta show before I go to the office area. And it's actually that I added the secret room from FNAF 3 this year, because it's supposed to be here. And I have Springtrap just sitting down over here. It's just a little nod, a little reference to FNAF 3, because I like adding those. And now I'm gonna go back into spectator mode so I can, do that. And then I'm gonna go drink this milk so I can get rid of that, because I kind of don't really like night vision. And now you have the hallways. You have this hallway, and it's pretty good looking. And you have this room, and I use some armor stand trickery to get the bucket and the broom looking pretty nice. And I used a bookshelf to look like the shelf with a bunch of stuff, and you just have a light right there. And then you have these little dangly things. And I use nether stars to get them. And you have some wires on top of these pipes. I just use some fences. You have the monitors, and you have all the trash on the floor. And it's supposed to be like the area with the poster, the Freddy poster. And you have this supposed to be like the paper, just the paper that's on the wall. And these are supposed to be like the children's drawings on the wall. And then you have the next hallway, which is pretty cool. It's like a recreation of that. Has more of the dangly things, and you even have like with some more monitors. And you have this is using the empty bookshelf that they add into Minecraft. It's a chiseled bookshelf. I didn't know it was called that, but these are empty bookshelves, and they work really well for the decorations outside them. You have the little dangly things, of course. This is supposed to be the newspaper clipping, and these are supposed to just be papers. And you have the wires that I created, and you just have some trash on the floor. And I actually want to show you the office at nighttime, because the office at nighttime looks pretty cool. So we're gonna turn it to night, and also because I want to show you how some of the functions I added to it. And now you have the office. This is the FNAF 1 office, and it looks pretty good. It looks like Five Nights at Freddy's 1, but in Minecraft you have the celebrate poster. These are supposed to be the children drawings, and I used more armor stand tricks to add more detail on the what is that called again, on the desk. And I forgot to show you, there's like a little like speaker has moved. I'm gonna have to move it back at some point, but there's supposed to be a speaker right there, but I think a piston pushed it out the way, so I'm gonna have to re-add it at some point. And this is just what it looks like. I forgot to add the things to the lockers, but it's going to be finished at some point by the time you get it. And I don't know why I went into spectator mode. I thought I was turning off night vision, which I need the milk to do that. And so now you have actually the lights. They actually work. Press on them and then they light up the entire. I might adjust the light because this might be too much. This is just actually flash banging the animatronics at this point. And you have the doors, which I really like. The doors are pretty cool. If you want to know how to do doors like that, I want to turn on night vision so you can actually see it. If you want to know how to do these doors using the slash cloning command, there's a video from some dude. I think the guy's name like Cup of Tea EXE, and he has a video on the Five Nights at Candy place, and he shows you how to make these doors. So if you want to add them to your own pizzeria, you can, and they just look pretty cool. And I think that's about it for part 1 of this video. And if you want to see more videos like this, put in the comments below. And thanks for the support like always. This was your host, TaquitoMan64. See you all in the next one. Goodbye.